Ade chiebia ni munsem tete krafo amonyame ayebuafo ahuna babrum ono onima de chie munsem esa so de enne acheyen o hwabrana no sia abwapaw sema aduasa enum Kukurantumi jubadi esure Asempa 94.7 FM live on Facebook, Asempa 94.7 FM, and all other social media networks. Obekwa them live and so ahodom. And na eye memene da. Me bosubeda etoso aduonu ba ko afimpi mienu ane aduonu mienu. Free sabre kopim se no watchi ebebo. Efri no watchi kopim nantu. Yebeko Adom TV akokofa na watchi. Wabra ene abrantepa Ghana adishie nyina ewura Bright Akwasi Asempa etne mudia masije emode na otwe dwumadie enso abesomwo mini ni Akwasi Nsiah etne mudia ma menuaba akua boachewa yadom ABY for short akua ba bia obi amoache adwuma so prayer binti enene akua ntimiamba enkomo bebre wo anopai efri bambo kokogba ampanfo ede mayen se ye na ye ho so esanse akomdoyefo aben yaboboa no kokogba ampanfo ede maese ensori awodo em wani emra wo ho so na wo mia bambo mu e wo aboboa no National Security Minister, National Security Coordinator, and in Pelfua, a Bobamboso, Abba Bontia Nina Bencro, a catcher Ghana for say, Baby, a year drew us from Maya Bambo Mono. I come there for no Aben Yabuano and the gun and Nibiaman and Anhoso. Emerson Auchiamuso and Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration Ministry. And so the Krata Bab on Tibet to just say Ghana for a quote the northern part of Mali. A bayanka for now, most suspended kakra. Senia akom there for Nanoya D our Mali and Potawano. Samua Momania Mamoso Amanusu kakra, a baby channel. I should be quack in ISM. If you are Ghana ni Yao Kodija our Mali, a Tifidu Mantem one more, Chin kakra. Nempen for M1. Near to me, Embrenema Anwasi, and so the Biabet Miasaqua Wako. And a national security coordinator, so any crata bab on Tibabwa so for Inakoko. As a 1 mere bambomu or Abubuano. Almost somebody can say Kokoboy Abadada. Almost a Timubian because of no munim your mati and in your mount. And I say, Omuguso any assault for no AD and Commosa Beya. Bambala no be di pa e won sonso awodo no. The question on open say wo Ghana ni kwan be na wo fa so a wo bo wo ho ban. Kwan be na wo fa so a wo bo wo ho ban. Die na wo ya mo atimi edi tati say asimesi anaso benti a wo ba die. O se mehwe mu ye kakra e wo ne ho. Say sade no asubua abehia to ya no pe di wo nkobo. And also Ministry of Education. And the Krata Piabonte. Ya Fede watch them say, a jebo, a jenya babadu. Bess and Fika Cabas Letremo Equity, yet say Mofra adio school. Yenny and Krata and Nasa Mumedi extra quadana. That's when I'm Penfortema. Within 120 days, she may either by September 2022 dear. Na ya mofra ni krato benya de sua de akira de e wo school mu no aye krado ya pese ya kasa ne amua edi no mu eninko but the issue is kwame de betimi afa so protect on their free sir unfortunate incident for the past years ya kire mofra de aye ni krata de hwa so de akira obade ɛyɛ September saa kɛkɛ na yɛka anase yɛka sɛ yɛde pragmatic measures bi egu hɔ mu a yɛ make sure sɛ saa baabi a yɛ free ɛba no yɛ san kɔhyɛ aseɛ bi mu ɛmfa mfiri hɔ no ɛno aso de saa bɛtɔ dwa ɛsɛ abrante hyɛda akɔfa jatabiri wie mienu abagu ne fie nkrɔfoɔ no motim pɔtamu ɛbɔ subrantam sɛ ɛpɛnfoɔ mɛhwɛ na saa jata no yɛnyɛ mu famfiri wɔ apolisifoɔ de bɛto dwa ɛsɛ wɔde hyɛ egu akwam sɛ bi yɛbɛtumi relocate jata no bɛfiri baabi a ɔmo wɔ no but enra wildlife division pɛnfoɔ and the forestry commission ɔmo de aba bɛto dwa sɛ saa mmoa no ɔmo wɔ saa pɔtamu no ɔmo pɔsi any threat to nkrɔfoɔ a ɛte saa pɔtamu no. So now the question is, do you be briefing and police for any to muka so muka relocate and one year free baby of water? If indeed so won't foresee any threat to a man for a important one more. Because I want to say, oh, Hammy will be a ye queen of one aqua ye day. Abuano yɛsɛ ohane bɔnwa ɛna ɔbɛhawo but sɛ abuano ɛnhamia yɛkɔ akɔyi na firi wɔnom akɔ akɔyɛ dɛn die na police force no mokɔ akɔyi ɛmoa no ɛde afiri baabi a wɔwɔ no eti ɛno na police force no mokɔ saa mpɔtɔmɔ no ɛnya de ketewa yɛbɛnya yi ɔmo anaasɛ baabi akɔ akɔdu deɛ kaara sa 41 minutes after 6 Kukurantumi On Medindi Akwasi is here. Minya Bafo Amo Atrase. One of Ghana's finest producers, Tarimachu, and I'll pay Yanene Echo. Akopimsa no watchi ebebo enche yebado suko awda bokata odwa ababonti enade the Spectator ewa ha Daily Graphic enso ewa ha Daily Guide enso ewa ha Ghanaian Times enso enye Almighty Weekend Mirror enso ha no benche beko amane so akokodi enkomo isa sa djuma ba ko mieni bi wo no mu a o se etimiti e de firi wo no na no pay emutimi edam last week Ekuabo Achiwa Yadom etnasere wodi komo bi about flooding last week flooding no na ano den kakra wodi total flood na odo ayenya a oyema mu a last week enso na ano edin ye pa kakra isa say last week ne beto dwa say papa bi ono etne kemu Africa so ampota mu no ebekrom ensuto no ebe ma asuyiri no ebe no ensunyiri no emmen papa no eka ema nipo no kasa fa tetefon frɛ wɔ ha wɔ Asempa FM sɛ ye friend ne kasa fe friend na enko biem ebelfo na etete gata mu ehwɛ sɛ na be ya ensunyiri outdoor ensa ema biem no ebetu ye nim ka kyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ho hwea enye ye because ontimi ntete gatas mu biem ema ensuo to a entimi ntwimfa gata no mu enko because aban eduamoka San commander so ekonko hono ba live on Facebook bachoba video ya joy news ekotwa edi free cheddar efie o abra yakohwe jatabie na ewo ne fie ya na manfo tene patamo ka se jata ne nya tunsuas kase ewo mo so ne yede ato Facebook wanya bi anhwe sabre na bra na behwe nipa o training sa jatai eni keje abode ma jatai ABI kwa odi sheba fo boko die me achim yes achim kwa sa o shey
kwa odi sa nanti na die kopie ho nti so unum se said them can what you say
Matias
we can coach
oh bravo ginger
say
say na match the day e kan no say ekuro so a yentena faako enye enimguase enti wo free Asante Achima Koko baabi odi ka kobo na sesen Asante Mampon anye no ene otu fa ba enkran produce mu ebeto abrabo so
Akwasi no de no ano no na nim se ko wunso baabi akwawuse ne ya ne nkrofo bi se Asante Achimni
okay
Achimni eba ne se na ko be se ntem ho what you want Asante Achimni ana ko be se ntem
sure
international jo mu nyina ye nipa baako Atiase
Matiase Bibia she ya no pa de
Bibia she ye sade achi de na de ye hwe ni mu an se niema be koyie ana adwuma no so ayeye no sabita fresh ye se etirenti ya enya echeso
na ne opa bokura no so mre ya
ye na home
ota
na me hwe video bi wo social media se etwa boa usadanku se de ben na se bomienu bi ta no pop be wo so hwe sa video no wa hwe no afa chese be 30 minutes no mo ta no enti aboa yimre no mo so mo ta no so mo mre you see sana abrabotie
I think sa ande kra ne ma aboa na ne yeta ne kase ne wo time no epe na mawe me nso a me dwane no me dwane age me nkwa enti obia obotanti ene ne abra
ne all time wo no wonya wanche wo kombeku no
oh yes
ana wonya wo chonso so a wonso wadi amia Sara Brabotie naja da bia so ade chi a asemfufuro si asemfufuro Nsiah
enya de chie
eni ade chie esi ade chi ne anti asemfufuro a yichi wade eno krefi se da bia no bibi enye den ya bibi besi
and in fact
yesi bibi nso de esi bia no so no esi pen ana ebi esi pen
sure
so ho wanya ne same abenya ne similar
ne esi bia eye update ne esi ena o yabra bom no eye update of ne esi some years back you go make us say sa story what that say Ghana ne India bomba chama India shell 101
na see susu ano yes bo no ye bo na e ba kura na keeper no hu se jata na e ba no keeper twen ho
and only says that time me ni bibi e fe social media but metimi akase more than half of your population it is asem no enim asem no and na social media by no abai amplify san komodie ne anamoto na because that time na menyini se obehye da nante afini fie se me friku Asante Mampon abankra bo ama na ese what is here say Ghana ni India bomb match am ekọ wi akire India for share 101 but eninamua edrie and the social media say into an amount fan free baby I want baby atena wo so
nse say ewiase aye kete ewiase kete technology nti
sure
ewiase kete kaneno na esusu no ne ade no se bia wo fa bia na so nua bi wa bruchire kra na bedi nkomo a oba betena telecom ebitimi bedi 3 days no ato lie wo fa no se dwoda nwumre no obefre wo a ye no ne kan se epa ho a ade afe obu ha benem o ma me obekra o menua be ma person ne meka so no atena ka mu free no ho a no abetena nkran no aba telecom no abetena be the number na beja ye fra baba nipa bebre ne ho ene bisa
say I don't know
because my miss was when was the last time I wrote a letter to the post office so
menkai
technology
in fact me kura letter kura ma sha da atwere pa Joyce Meyer letter Joyce Meyer
no kura Joyce Meyer no kura so social media intino otro ni sen o de fa he
me can't let pa letter me sha da atwere pa Joyce Meyer prata na me akasa me sha da letter menya pass tatam kwa na yefrete pa no me yi cassette me wo fa ye e free Germany ebre ya nti me kai letter so bi ahada se be twere letter pa
ni nyina me wiase ababeye me ni first kan no se ne mobile phone kra no e phone ye cassette so ye say live call
sure
nipa no ba bi owo bi atumi ni di nkobo hwe nanim ehu ba bi owo no ne ade nyina kan ne nte sa kanina ntisa so ho nti nneɛma akɔ n'anum sɛ wohwɛ the first Mercedes Benz a nipa no manufacture na hwɛ ne Mercedes Benz a
difference near wide
but ɛno a de ɛhyɛ aseɛ no na ama anibue ne nimdeɛ no akɔ nkanea ma aba bɛduru sɛ a time will come Akwasi yɛte ha yi ɛna yɛdeɛ but a time will come I believe say car koraa no ɛbɛtumi atu afa wiem a time will come car bɛtu afa wiem sɛ wofiri ano kokuma sɛ ho hia sɛ wo car no ne ɔyɛ adochi kwan so ano wayɛ watu na wona ɔkoro no ɛbɛdu baabi no saa na ɛbɛyɛ so what I say
o sɛ ne ɛba nkakrakra ɛnɛ
sɛ yɛnya cars a ɛyɛ electric yɛnyi fuel o charge ne ɛnam saa
ɛno adoko
sɛ yɛnya self driving cars you just baby awuko bia no wabo pin wabo address no ne de wabo work you bibia o pa wetuma Dakar na do beko
ewiase movie enye sene na etie there we are 50 minutes after 6 Kukurantumi Jumadi esune live on Asempa 94.7 FM live also on Facebook Asempa 94.7 FM yebeko enkrata dem ba for ye hwe amafo messages omre about Facebook kakra so we say nyame adma next week na MVP show mabato na se regional elections no
be started Thursday
central started I think Friday 27th 28th
West Central Region Thursday
Central okay Naja omre
Central Region pan horse
oh yes
Central Region there so say minim say former MP bi ewom former omo pecho mu
adromi But for me can't do me the no asem kakra na
ana ba kun so panin bi
coca so ewom ode no ho and
omo ya 5 even to become 5
focus no yem se nipa be se 3 e be discuss about focus there on papa we me refer be papa edin the BNB because of national elections bia only can ba on team beka say obekwa kope national chairman ba won fa form so da
sir
the BNP we ya national elections ebeba so yi hwe ba on team beka say obekwa kope national chairman and so on fa form kra so edam afa man for messages here omre aba Facebook to asom okay. Good morning. Say no to no contribution, no chop family. Elder Fosu Ampofo and his NDC party. Piaga and do by good morning. Ebi Ambachonye Ebi and the team. Ekuya did media sumi ba and so equally important. The map multimedia and Mukuyanti. Na Akwasi and Nsiah ma Ekuya Boachiwa yada was a good job. Watching live from Spain. Okay, I must say. So also share live from Spain. George Dazi. And also anyway, by my special greetings to Honorable Mavis. Howard Kumsin and King Safiano incoming Asara coordinator. Hopeful. KK Edward Frikaswa. And also was a good morning. Akwasi. My regards to incoming Eastern Regional second chairman. Hopeful. Frank Apia alias Oil Money. Okay. Money for the people. Choice of the people. Piaga be able to start away. Good morning to you all in the studio. David Tachi Mensa and so that way bye. We're watching you live from Rose Coburn in Ireland. Keep doing a good job. Isaac Ajekum and so that way I'm watching you live from Kaswa. More fire. Akwasi. Special greetings to Madam Charlotte Ajua Entry CK Manke 7 King Safiano. Amisco Spelele Edward Frikaswa and also Ebayem. We say fellow Ghanaians, let's support national security for protection of our country. Regards to Professor Christopher Amia Konfi, incoming MPP national chairman, and Mr. Boachi Ejako, former energy minister. Ko Mensa and Sunadiwe Ebane Anapay. We see fantastic journalists, more fire, bro. Watching live all the way from Elubo border. Ernest and Sunadiwe Ebane Sierra Wasibe Beremu Amoshe, so live also on Facebook. We see great show with Akwasi, exceptional. Yada Yakopo as a Nick. And so anyway, and so was it good to you all, Francis Nelson. And so dear, I don't know. Special greetings to the incoming Eastern Regional Chairman, Honorable Kojo Boateng Ajiman. He's winning hands down. Baba Zambo and so anyway, and so Eba and a person watching live from Tema Gulf City. Lamprekin Rashid and so a day a buy. We're watching live from Dubai. I like your show. Keep it up. Don't call Mark and so dear no. Watching live in Tema Gulf City Chairman Bantima Samba, not the original chairman, maintain Onua and Eko Lamprikin Rashid. And so Edia or day a ban so and it was a good morning to you all set in tow. And so the and so and the Blue East Regional Chairman Honorable Thomas Abdul Appiah will surely continue his good work. We the Bno experience are proud of him. Baba Zimo and so and the customer message Emra Yabajibrina Kanina and about for paper benefit away.
Well, daily guide, daily guide. Na ensem edoso. Na yedi kan no what boso.
Okay.
Rich, I have read this and say bomb you know.
Cheddar.
I'm a baby hono. Cheddar hono. And I see police storm reach Tiger House. Anna in Kranzan and some na sorry no.
Yeah.
And no one no say laptop exposes in Kranzan robbery suspect. Na okin kan said the omokin kan minim se sana police report no ready.
Okay. But for chem kakra na menko amaswa na yemtimi medi sa enkomo wei papa meko na many fraud and security expert Obani Richard Kumodo enkodi kumo emfafa national security mpanfo kokobo krata womode abre omayi na wobo ye nyina kokose ye na ye hoso because baby a ye dru no ya de a adomyefo no aben yaboboa no anasa if only say omo enti ye nchen empo a Obani Richard yamo achi anopai eba Kukurantumi dwumade so Asempa FM so. Hello, Pani, good morning.
Thank you.
Boko dear.
Mbachan.
Yada nyame ase. Question se bi mu erezi ayese. Sa kokobo krata ye free national security coordinator ni de kan ebayem. About church se omo endom ho so. National security minister nankasa mu so ede ne de ebaye. Ebo amanfo nyina no ba ebo bokose. Obia ena no so manani emra no so ye pa kankan na ho bambo ensem emu. Ebi mu ebiza se enye fear and panic bi ena ye create ede ama ye ho rather ebi akom working behind the scene to secure your security.
Mida say omode letter ni buy no first one na e buy no the tone of the letter no na enya enti ye kasa ye na second one na minister na troye no or ye more expansive enti cover some few places but ultimately who said between the coordinator's office and the minister no lack of communication a major problem and see a part of the general education drive on the threat of terrorism about the year predominantly common within the West Africa and as many parts of nations around it. But unfortunately, as I said about the year education, as I said, the way I'm no, not creating fear and panic. But having said that, threat of terrorism is rare, coup d'etat is rare, data no ho. And Chebehia said, Omaboya Koko, and security agencies Nenkasa, Omu Yejumaden, na state necessary resources available to them. And a year citizens who na ye come one. Who be been there first say you're suspicious and that's unusual and I above your home they say you're back up country police for as first line law enforcement agencies in that regard. Other than that, minimum we are just about churches in particular, because of the nature of churches, no. Almost you see churches platforms, say Christian council, the Catholic bishop council, and this almost education churches are. Instead of communication, yeah, very more achievable. Said the way we are now creating more fear and panic. Yaka wants them to and then.
So you create more fear and panic from now till when we all don't know that sir and Crawford Munti Yaba may ever strike against us. Do you think that what kind of education or see nya edema your man for and in what form and shape and as our education in taking?
Okay, so I say terrorism. Now we can say and to say Hurricane Katrina, and I say Hurricane Felicia, we can say Eduha, and to compare the way be, and I say biz be now for sure. Terrorism, yeah, Niama, to say there are things that will lead to terror. And the question now, national security. The fact that terrorism are happy for Burkina Faso, Mali, and Togo, and Trese, Chinchan, a bit happy for Ghana. Now we see over intelligence. They say terrorism is bound to happen, and let's say I'm not for no and they have access already. And number one, intelligence gathering. Yeah, one way of educating our people. Number two, even if terrorism happens, you can minimize the effect, and the citizens mobile then a happy or more than that one national security must come. Other than that, the will educate our families in-house and our corporate institutions, now security training. And Christian Council can say all the churches or Christian organizations to start running. Me say now my church security, church protocol security for long, and to ushers me blah blah blah. The pastors themselves and the mosque leaders, behind the scenes for many years. First time now, National Security Minister went into Parliament and answering questions or can issue about terrorism. And when I started say on the smaller groups, started say you're writing some few articles, now you're running awareness creation training small. And see, my name here, Bimusu, but some of us on our own, some of those ones for a very long time now.
Sasa wonamwa ni obia ebisa ayese mede timi detective say esimesi anaso obentin ya wokwe woka terrorist ekui ehun ana empo oye potential member of this group mede metimi ehun one dressing one kasa one questioning and amagina so ede ehun say ampani pede se na bia obisa me questions yi continuous na say opeso oye specific on certain issues intino Memfa madwin emu se obey ni pabonni ye kwaye ne sanso a ekwawie kire ema ne kwaye se ye be victimize encrophobia eni kwa se enkasa bio ye bo mo saa sobo no
me know ya 100%. Me know ya 100%. That is our worry. And I mean your national security who has the responsibility of mitigating, preventing and avoiding some of these things. And I'm going to almost start fear and panic. And see, in that line, on the other can say, one, say you the hygienic social media lifestyle. So say, social media about a platform for recruiting people. No, now you have to get beating what you be recruiting. And you can say, basically, stranger know what downfall, and to only stranger dear grow. Now I shall see a class on to so okay. Yenya no more police before, so from child say so be babe can be trauma. A part of their work now almost keep it and the humanity of the person maye. It's in a media for through almost could go through their platform. And me face almost because almost we are well trained people no. I want to make answer okay, we can anyway by your share on their own. And the threat now can. Other than that, and then so people can pass terrorist dress in particular where they are not transferred because recently one of the guys saw a terror crime. Guy not rat check inside in the US or shooting guys now or he killed most of them. Now police didn't have a data on him, but they couldn't prevent it. And it's interesting about a very common one with various dimensions and degrees of unimaginable threats. That is why I say, as a nation, as a household, as a business, as a unit, for security reasons, security awareness for individuals, very common. I'm not for cancer public places. Now they can say, don't be panicked. Say, oh, call public place, but we call public place up. Corner koyen your office or now I in tema over now national security say churches and mosques and all those places. Meaning there's one young market to say KJTR, which is well built with a standardized security. When them the rule of Malata market and Okaishi and all those places, markets they provide huge human security and food security to this country. It's about security management. Now, how no to anything? We go through Malata and that's a Okaishi. So that's to show that. Yet, me was a way also that now for and now kita bag one it on Fiako, about the Tony Yama for Nisanyaman. You going forward. The security management as a nation, yes, is an approach in Kakra. Now intelligence guarding taking the lead, Maya, and it's okay.
Opani Richard Kumado, Debia se sa kumdare fui epesomo strike babia. There are one or two particular reasons into omujina so edi tusa anamono. And it's a national security boy and koko about this same group. Obibisa say from a security point of view, what would be the particular reason for this group so may attack Ghana?
But I say, I'm sure me full name as I'm a brow certificate in there. Security consultant. Me my consultant for the past 25 years. Many BNI Juma.
Okay.
Many almost all our presidents in Ghana Juma all over the world. Me to come by before said na Diana call the by all Asempa there's missing Mekata.
Sure.
And many question now here this I say. There are various types of terror groups. I see they are talking about Islamic Isha law. Yene chief imam, Obia chief imam office. Yabon Paimano. Only actually we don't have problem with our Muslim brothers. Mr. Matra work for about 8 years. Usha Boko Haram or see the development in the northern region, they are kidnapping people. Yeah, northern region for any problem. Yeah, Ashababa now. Now, you name the type of terror national security. But when to answer your question, now you business then as a nation, and then you're so attractive to terror groups on person almost track here. That is a way for national security and national political people to look at all. No more just citizens, no. Nyomo can say Togo. Yeah, never say Togo military guys no more no. And you could the strike by with the kill 8 people. And now say the Togo police or the military are protecting national installation. And they kill the 8 people. So we cannot use that as a benchmark. But the question now will be because before the terror will strike, now they have an ideology. They know what they are looking for. They know to create vulnerability for you. They don't just strike. And almost risk assessment, security risk assessment, to know say they go for installations which is of national importance that can make creative problem out. And so, who can say Terminal 3? It costs you so much money to do it. And it is the work of the military. Who can about Kosovo Dam? Who can about the office of the president? Who can about many of the major security corps? We are talking about Ghana Gas. We are talking about those sensitive national installations when it hits, it will affect you. It is the work of the military predominantly. And now said the counter-terrorism unit of the police and the military working together. That has nothing to do with the civilian. The civilian, they are very observant. No, so what should those are the critical questions. What beside now, the new year, people in the media, you are asking the right question, which is also part of the awareness creation.
Nyaminsha, so penny jaw amwako. Say wiki moon a beto say penny be a friend cheddar ede. Yatam you know egunifie emanu be ye issue bebre. Please for ede krata babonte say omukoyi yatano every baby a wono. Enra White Life Division penny power down and swab about the about to just say and one a warnum no pose any threat to a month for no more that community. One please if one more to say on person could relocate M1. If we say a yomo a juma and a more say no from a security point of view, a better say don't be caught baby a month for baby ewo.
Me fit dealing arms. Don't say your regulations on dealing in arms because I'm not for what almost arms dealing your business. And to due diligence your work as a nation for any individual to own a tiger, a lion, or elephant as a pet. And say, I touch my craft and collaboration because the police report him right from day one now. Let's say once in a while, surveillance now must pick the complaints of the citizens around. Now, so being a better now, what is the impact? Then between the individual, the police, and the forestry commission, the Forestry Commission said they don't pose any danger. What's supposed to be the danger, and what is the degree of the danger? And I said, what is the level? Now, I should say individual now, or tiger as a pet. Who is the your background check now? Why did they allow in the first place? And so on say, we have good intentions, but your process need your basa, your procedures no yes time. And now your processes no is unimaginable. It's me by said they were called Dubai, so I called Dubai, and he said Dubai forward that rule is a shake beach to me, kita tiger this animal. If you're a young boy on this one Africa, and officer only this our lifestyle. Definitely a higher Africa, a higher Ghana. The what the way we even create our communities and the development nature of our communities, whether a estate, types of people who live there, the way the setup is, movement of vehicles, right from where you are to the forest to everywhere. A major security issue. And say in that land, a police can say, you can't a money free before say create a problem. How do you take care of them? Who is this person who take care of this animal? What are they trained for?
Yeah, who kind of mean you want no Sibonia? It looks as if so person or maniko say a looky unnecessary cross cheddar Becky Pisa and way eonifie.
One say, yeah, we are talking about terrorism, Mr. Anyaman. We are different houses. But they say when you live in a glass house, you don't throw stone. And I do most of what they can swim and swim. No knowledge will help them. Some people will enter the water with their leg and they start shivering. And I said the whole world will come say you are about to drown. And on training said the laws will protect me. Other than that, say me we should come and do. I don't keep those animals there. With the back forest, now me the pressure to forest forces say ya pamucho. Ya zoo now moji ya mudi see office of the president. No more create zoo maye. Na ya fa animal nature hold na. So we ba be shine man na process na beba no. Na mo fa be breye. So per dogs and cats. I don't know. There's no problem with it. But raising level na for tiger and something. I mean. The issues, Beba. Let me assure I said these are some of the issues you need to deal with.
Abani ever CPR person when you bre any Eddie whatever for penny I'm to say Yanoka say Richard Kumado or ye fraud and security expert and no a train come about national security for Krata your mother bias yin also because of Manfua Abatite Yabuana Bavo.
Agazi,
yes, starting from
not daily guide
Daily guide, yeah.
Na daily guide what the aka ana nkranza robbery no ene ne akokosoma hu yakwaba nkranza no
yeah.
Na story na daily guide ka ho asem wa ha no se de wo chire mu no wo se abrantie na enam no so no e ma se de no bae no
okay
oye robbery suspect a chire se one ne nkrofo no sansan o machi baby omkoye robbery no
okay
omkoye no se de paper no bo ho amane no
abrante abet donko
no
okay
bra omko bo kro no omoye no omtise omdwane no omosanko ho bio so omne me bi omkofa
okay
na process for so abepie ho
okay
ana process for abepie ho no na police for esa ka laptop bi na laptop no o hwe so no so ye huhuye no na sa branch no picture e da screen so
okay
screen saver no
okay
ya abedonko picture and da so necessary nchirimu no ahanum na ensem no
so eti afa na place for emiate ase de enti a omokrata mu no yom de baya na omume actual situation on ground you see a point 3 ona no mo eka se abrante abedonko eka microphone bi a obokro no pa e wo mantam no emu eti we no mo de sisudua ade a kire de enti mu okasa asem ne sem wo enema bi wo no me kyesa ampa na abrante no ye ka kro no bo ekoso wo mantam ni mu a na odimu dwuma bi
anti daily guide e ka ho asem wo ha no ana de to so mi no akwanhye na no si se hwasare nso no bus no bus no ansem we free move ba no the daily guide front page see you turn driver crashes to death on phone na making kind no kenkan wa ha no na enchiremu a e ba no se driver no o ba won se parcel no bus ni tu ana se car no kwa o je me parcel yi
sure
na ya turu ni pani din agu ho ni number na udura no wa frɛ no
na VIP bus
na he
okay
na ono no waje parcels bebree enti ene oba obedu baby a wo a no wafrɛ me yadu ho enti no eyewitness a ono witness accident no minim se no bus no ma na driver no ewo phone so a okasa a kyerɛ obi se ne parcel no oya ben baby wo ana obi ahu ne ye akwansia no ba ye o de kɔbɔ dan no mu a driver nankasa enso hwere ne nkwan no na sese nia daily guide ka ewo ha no na Nigeria ni abranche bi nso da front page hanom ono so story nankasa o page 3 ono so ene na adamfo bi afi etwa mu no na ye June 2nd June na taxi driver mo kwaje ne car ekum no mo ya chi won a court edom you know o say Nigerian in court for murder so edom gina court a emra ene won mo edi daily guide dia o di ebaaye ebi eniye nti se unya daily guide dodo na ewo mu ma memfa Ghanaian Times na Ghanaian Times nso na health express boy enkoko wa hanu mu se ye ha hanro herbal medicines pose danger to public asamara nko minimum se Ghana Health Service so mo wo secretariat ho a government create secretariat in the health express boy kokodi ana herbal shops na work room ha no was say director of medicine at the Tamale Teaching Hospital Dr. Adam Achiku and all one public no say herbal medicine na yede ho ato so no ehu ema ya pomden and the health conditions no ne ade was say herbal medicine no ho no ma nya de ya verify certifically nti onoma eno de metenase so
yeah
and
the certify ne de
na mmom no bana headline no ne se de tie no so ka se ye verify then certify de a eno de metenase so che heba medicine bi ho do ma utina boss mu ane de begina ho edro ba akutumi sa yare be 324
okay
eno de metenase nti Ghanaian Times je no na wabranche nso ono nso na you know ne sebo no ba ko se no moto mu ha front page ana Ghana Post omampani so say omo be restructure no na aye profit making agency which letter che post to letter che ne nim se kan ne de pass se kra no wo hwa pass yasema ye kan age Ghana Post fu adwuma so say because e bi no ye timely se me de bibi ma obi okuma se a
ma say obo eba ye omo start ABA so mo ye motor deliveries ne ade
motor deliveries no omo mfanka ho say omo restructure ne man dia se me de pass bi tum ye kan ne wo a friend say Ghana Post no mo wo express ayi bi a ba ko bi DHL dia no mo so wo bi
no omo so express ayi bi sa
na no wo ho se me de tum na se kokuma se a ebi by minimum say 2 be the 2 mo anope ya ebi ebobo 12 na nipa nsaka ebi very urgent very crucial say nipa nsaka enti say nipa no hwe na say nya you know ko gina your friends say circle na say bus no say mini bus si abai ebi wo ha wo hwa 10 minutes bi aba akutu
sure
enti so the money pan say a so masi ebo enti bra gina
asafora na about ne dey about for to be honest na mini nkomo enwie na me wo me akasa some reservation about it because there be a make say me Akwasi Nsiah mete about for se passenger car enya accident empempi ya ntanya me ya because me kase ye passengers no so about for to the bia ya na ye ka ho bi ye nim se America tenta driver yi ekoi enye ye be kia no atum ama ne be kwa Akwasi so obi ko station no okwa akofa car o si me kofa car we because we be de omo contem enche omedu that mindset enough to kill you
hearing back so unim back so
yeah
obegina ho no na car no enye ma e de time na be ye ma
me ko we wo o na ko esie ba me ko wan so ko di enkobo we emra chas owusu se me no ka sei obutu nkranza na me se nkranza se mi eba wa fa de ato no to se obekoko mo na tia emperi wo ka se woni twemu a ba fo esi ni wa preka
so uzu
ye ka se chas
uzu okay
oso woni twemu a ni wa preka to na kasa so e ko de nsa akwa kosimbi ni anyini nsa amfa mfrim ye ko de ko bisam ni amfa toto revelation asese police for e de AP abonten se ampa abrantie na oye krofo tatwamwa ɛwɔ mpɔtamu ɛwɔ Charles good morning
Many am a so.
bɔkɔ deɛ
You who are that woman. And the passion dear. When you mean the idea to double man.
yɛda nyame ase yɛdi kan ɛna yɛka sɛ yɛnim sɛ anka asomdwie aba nkransa ɛdeɛ nanso agya wo na butu kuro nim efiri ɛno anwummerɛ yɛ a wonante yɛ akɔpem so kɔda ma adeɛ akyi yɛ so esi abɔnten kakra ekuro nim emu adwo sɛneɛ mpanifo abɔ yɛ amaneɛ ame atena na
Oh, the other time, my man now at Nsiah only what you fishing. And Kranzanya said you pay when you. And Kranzafo. Yes, said you pay when you. I will count my imu and Kukura. Oh, my gun. A few a woman and Kranzaka movie. But a Bafaye me for star. The Tono, a Yabushia. You couldn't meet some, but then some used to be a no to win, and I'm no captain. And the young Kranzai is in Punchu. About the president, and he said, or then he said, by Patrick, this is a whole near group of Hodomino. Yeah. You need to be a crowd.
One district one factory no ebi man kranza
A big man, Kranza, whether it's Kranza North or Kranza South, it didn't go.
bibie no ebetimi a factory one kranza nti ebi ma hona na okay we dey focus on kranza sa abedon ko issue ansa na atesi okay
the emepuru de wo kuro no omo nye tutu asemfo they are looking for jobs mo peduma here they can say tertiary institution bi akra say na kura mata bi wo ye kwa aduma betuma ba ko betuma sua de that's what we are looking for and the bata na kranza mabunu epe but that's what we be saying sabe you know ka say enipa ni pon kwanye bibi it's a shame that in the animal for and some I tapa ya to Ghana for you move na police for you young you enough for and they are not from any other place now omo juma no Paul Monday to protect life and property. Yes, on the fun pound, on the bunk on by. Any other, as soon as you workers or your protection, I am kuntum putem, I am kuntum pusem. And you're not going to be because of statement, you know, how would you buy Montano? I need your catcher Bushano, a Biblia. I will catch Mokocheno, crime scene, and a true cano. Me one before Atlantic TV. Over 5 crime bena Chuko Campo. Now the two cano say no correct the crime scene can Chuko Cana. Then a 25th April now branch in the card, you know. Because if one thing can't Bushia, not 3 weeks later, and on Catcher Bushia said, boy, no. That's the way I catch them.
Was it a police for no? Yeah, just sorry. Was it a police for the call with your phone feel after 3 weeks? Go you must trace it. Ye no modishi bi konya encounter or crime scene to akana na say busu for the call police station ko inquire police for bo mama na say near Esini.
Oje asemiti na busu for ananti of police station bi e say onko bono ne na hafu. Oje for na sanche on so mumra headquarters near number Accra. Omba headquarters na ye mo moti afese. Ye mfa edipa bia ma ho or your life or na mfa wodu. Yeah, mom, dead body in the northeast. Accra. Even though man can't collect dead body, no. But I'm the only by because you mean you say, what you for what a chima moment theater. A branch, you know, or what no thing. After that, na point to 4 2 Safubusia, a mama Bono East Regional Capital, it's a chima. I'm the country from the state. A branch, you know, on the farm, no, our mother they come. According to them, and a boy in the country who I was from for now, if you do on Kranza, How do we name or modical? If you are the more mopper cost, Sanimana, and I call him my war. Do want to teach you by a boy in the year. Minia, I'm crying service when you and I'm function. You couldn't so answer. If you call him a Wiante, now I'm going to put you for our man could you have got strong upon. Betting you won't call Pachulia. It's not true. That's that Asempa FM. Quite on pass on Mukuno and Yamra. And Yamra. Look at kids up with a human being like that. Couldn't pass out. To me, a woman say a name Rantia Casa. There 2 wrongs doesn't make 1 right. There, we are from Okuma, we should be from here. I put you for something no money here with you for. It be a papa. It be a papa. Or my Duma Moyano. What's the only why you know? Because you're bamboo shop with them. Then when we be him, my Muslim, we are the Mojam for Tim. I'm on the shame of Moody Bonnet. You ain't mean for me now. It's a nearby also. The young Cassa, and I'm saying, I will cut them ways into 49 yet. And the young car attack the police. Without police, and Kwanza ain't doing somebody in the year. Without encouraging 4 months, what's the point in man Kwanza money in the year? And the year police, what's the force in the end? Here in a bit much fashion. If you look at the idea, I soon be my pan. That's something about it. On the far branch here, I bet don't go 83. What's the form fan and court name running at them? Because Ghana Mremuno, the Ethiopia, within 24 hours, here at the court, and I have that.
Sure.
Within 48 hours. Then you know, court a man who finds that your money bill. That remind of number 1.
Yeah. And
he put the form producing or court. Not any them. Because the vote cannot just by their mouth pronounce somebody guilty. So you're notorious armed robber. Obi or Tom Pabo, since when obey notorious armed robber. What that will read that from now. What are they talking about?
Just not to sound as if say me doubt money family no so stand say abrantie enye senior police for a describing it. But how one na wonim abrantie abet donkwa obetimi do nsa ashe gem dia man say near police for e kan e de fa no hwen enye no kore.
The Ukrainian meaning, because I mean, my branch and one face to face, my brain and copy. Many me trust her. Remember, and the young ransom for Nananum, in 22 room, a bedroom, any Messiah, and then that day now, what is a branch in a wood, a chair branch in 2, and then a band of the room. Company was a bush for Bausia. You're the top, any Kusia, any Jan coin. Because we are armed robber or taking Kofu. How do you? Or hand of 4 drink of Fosita. Go we are going to come now. And come up.
What about say a beer ni nipa bone semwa near police for a kind? Woye a beer onion within that environment, but okodi bia the bonny or baby. Na all the whole enshira abeshira ni kroma for the on him say, oh, as see Messi and as a brand here, I bet don't call dear, the yemu ye. Or ya brantia or abadaye. Maybe be an place for once in your more air cane. A be a triage cock a crabby share brantin be an more to be a word to outside in Granza MY rather than say beer. Ye concluded entirely say a branting and yes, and ye describing it.
Look, a branch only criminal record there.
Okay.
Only criminal records for politicians.
Are you saying for a fact, say all police stations be only records be all?
Produce one criminal record or all by being no you win. See, on the Ghana, no, we are near no Becassa.
Sure.
And the assembly I can give it my cat also. Last time, the catch them all. Say, you're Papa, Apostle Dr. Usu and Paco, police hospital. What you are handcuff one in some, handcuff one is not great serious. Now, Belgians of Prayer, Sabri, when you are going to buy a grape washing, you're finding that kind of, or therefore washing of a Johnson. That kind of, that was a kind of treatment for the man, the police watch of hospital. Yamin Pen, so train him, combat law, other total, oh, buy, you know, now, according to the doctor's report, not or Yadi on, and I really buy, unfortunately, a Russian hospital, and so me, I placed a request for him to be sent to hospital. No police for the final hospital. I placed a request. My yes, my yes, and check the wound. My young Gugu, when you must in fact, Bonnie, Shendipa, a brand nippon in your bonnet. A brand nippon in your bonnet. Mamma, even though, Saturday, I saw for with my criminal, with my robber. Now then, I'm saying, your policy for your cat, or moon, your policy for the be armed robbers. And yet, they are empty teacher, Saturday, young advert. Obetimia yet, the police for come. That does it give them the right to kill him? Satanic same one. The same pope, they are branching a criminal, I said, your car. And Momu can say, Omukuna. Yes, I say, crime scene now, because of foreign. You need to be between and Franza, and it's a human. Police administration for a horse, or mobile number share. A criminal no claim of no to because a two completing statement number. And currently the Chima 15 minutes drive. A 2 to 2 will be at the 2 of the financial because the problem at the of financial. The basic we haven't heard that they say it's here and it's here. The a bet not mobile, a bet not Tunia, a bet not Minia, a bet not young Catakra. The ancient year, the big betting we are not a kind of truck. We are just one year cop. That be a general, and if be able to do at all my back. Now cool time cry, I say, you go for people come from. Yes, not never be able. It is so bad. And I was looking for the police on the apology. You might hear but the year in the back. Papa won't bonnie. Yes, you move and saying, I won't say to me, Frank on the muddy. And so, when they are buying my own, as a compensation, a competitive Busia. Now, I have to branch number, a Busia for a crown of Kama. It's because at some death, and my battle, and my comato. However, 4 years, granted, he's a criminal. I don't mean nothing. And I point for the woman the will be for. Oma did it, and I said, no, we're going for no Kukurantumi. Is that what the police are telling us? Omuchi no opening for court. Nsiah said, "Why a criminal?" And Amachino, and Asempa. Unfortunately, what free one? I then no one communicate same to the family. No more trying to reach later. Many are bizarre. I don't know.
Just say, Asempa, yeah, and a police for Ateki almost stand that was so state your position, and in your munim, Ewasam. The same police service now must have power so many shimu was asemimu. Will you support that cause? Say, my place for now, and Shimu, and I say, an independent group Binanka, or Mumprobison a year for Aswasidian.
You're independent inquiry. You're new police for finding symptom. Already, kind, I declare boy is all criminal. Indeed, I should move back a baby. I can't declare boy and say, why you're criminal. Now there's a Ghana police home. Now, just a woman. Now, I'm saying I got to say, I'll back for police number. They be my Ghana bill. They be my Ghana sada. You're cheap while I use statement. I don't know what.
Sure.
I didn't know much boy. No, I get chain upon I use statement. So I almost that kind of notorious armed robbery. Our Tim Cranta, our hand Cranta. Then I'm getting a message. You're chaining the court. And I chain. And now I'm saying, on the Juman TNT. Omoni from 4 people push ya. It's you to talk. I can't boy no money. Until the police for 8 years. I didn't see a police for Oman. Yes, I didn't. And I won't get and say Facebook. So I can be about police statement. And I won't get. Your child be a statement. Until your child boy and daddy, I don't have the next morning. Money statement. Because I'm saying the Facebook and I'm with you statement. Am I at it? And I don't know when she statement on social media. It tells you that BB women, there are more questions than answers. Maybe police inquiry in nature because there's no findings on the bar. The determination is unrated for himself on a criminal. You mean I'm Robert says you're question. You're considered two from China. What? I'm quite I want to make what you say, but above what TV. This is easy. To laptop equipment with mobile phones and that. I'm going to say, I check out your hand. But into Munim Martin. I munimma munyamatan. Atemu nyamisamo Ghana for more ready. Atemu nyamisam. Unyankopa was in the club of the chair. At the brainipa. Said you be a numa at what people. Your class on the atro. Your class on the correct. Because you're showing by showing a meeting. You can't atro at the chenipa. I never papa. But on Yami or Matafro, our Hendipa Kumu. The judge was on Yanko, Nancy, wouldn't say, and you can't hear the bit when you see Woodipa. But what would you can't deceive God. You know, already in you are, or maybe you're not careful. Not police. Would did it set time not the one who don't want? Yameda, I don't go over to and you will come back and live with the citizen. The two uncles, you need to put the phone there. Kwasa phone put the phone here. Even I host them. Start someone to buy, but they're Brucey to buy on the day. No, me never check. Because I'm Kwasa for post for very professional. Omuni Kwasa phone near to be I know what class will you. The class will be.
Are we looking forward, sir? Mabunuya Wong Kransa ever petition the Interior Minister to put up this independent probe? Yeah, Okanwasemi.
I mean, I know one said between the Interior Minister and Anokaba. I know.
Maybe be a wire penny, yeah, a Jawoji Matibante.
You can't find your mathematics. Human life has been lost. If you attack at you, from that time, this in there. Or Kasa, someone to Kasa. He should have been there to calm things down and tell the family. Munyabo Chess, a buying entry said, if you say the copper, there is no money to share between me actually get quite a fast one. In this year, I got an impact because the president Nsiah will try to about Nipania Japan, buying.
Are you insinuating, sir, per way out 1 year, Yentino, he's losing guard? I want a Juma, Mampenidi Ashan and San Juana.
You can't tell me that a whole human being like Yakunu, a map of people for one saying through the demonstration, and if I bear in mind, and I say pre-problem hospital. Now you a word from the Interior Minister. What job now? And none of you want to say. I say, if you come on saying, no, Kromani pay in a new answer. Not young folk before standing up Kromana. I think that anything at all. I don't think so. The media means Parliament. Sir, you are Bambabi. I think the parliamentarians. And for when they them, no one can tell us anyone. It's very sad that the CI to mean to already on the money, Mahama Crown, maintain the situation on my issue, mental man. But the issue statement, I will touch an issue because then they are about to Omkata or Kaka, you will then they are the encounter the Bonnie and the eye. But as we speak, the MP or NDC MP. MPP and NDC at America. But we have the former leader who's also aspiring to become a leader again. And I must be ethic. We want to hear from him. We need condemnation. So of many years not condemn. Today is in concern.
But Charles, and yet premature on any part of Sir and Penfua Bobomo so to come out to condemn be a finance, payo because one chenny walkway pennies ano when Nano Kotumna say a Kochiaka Caribbean and she and also and Guasa de Bebreno and Quaya de Poana.
I find this only possible. If you
or the same say a fake one a PBS for Baba year or investigation into finance near you end up being.
Oh, Nani pay more about the first criminal. And I don't can.
That is the position of police for now. Also, a year, what Asemno and so emu almost stand and so Asemno.
The guy is a notorious criminal, so they have a great
Asempa FM.
Probably to find out say empo or ye notorious criminal. DNA bet trigger ama police ni at 22 hours so a shooting was this it was a shoot back to the police in Tinama police for also reacted that same way far this unfortunate incident by and maybe be a that investigation will cover that aspect.
Well, number one, there be a to see to the force it become boy. We want to see that. Almost showing almost statement. What if 1 years old? They are very smart, very professional, very intelligent people. I want sort of almost a lawyer. Jomuncho statement. Maybe a penny quantity when you answer upon Katapa. On any new Alatobi. Or we are professionals. The statement about Bonton, not just almost demand somebody about Bonton. They say fine. 2,000 court to a branch in the year, or more match when you go from the Jenny Packer, you will be not or come and give man. I have for each and a bomb fire and what.
Okay.
Because the Moja, I'm not probably in here, so you told me to trust them. You guys will come from police station. It's not true. Moja, maybe up of Frau Pitampo. Something we put the phone penny for bit Makai. And I put it no shit. I ran to the too. Or tongue we, according to them. Emu and Umukumu. Before we put the police in a 3 hour bedroom, Tawaba, okay, Tambo, your baby at Tawaba. A man who the police in the tie channel. Sana Mujamu, you will at the Obi Woo, and she says, at the booby at Bakum. And in Crandall, a year to trust them for Concert for part from you. And rather unfortunately, sir, the Asempa no one to bring young command. I'm fine so. Not I should see no meaning. I said, by now you said, I'm not sure, because I don't know. And the Cobanista. The German would be express or be unfunctioned. The net time and grandson will be a cheer. We have a grandson form. We are very disciplined. They were born to pay 3 grand be a once here. What's a grandson for contributing to this country? Very well. And see, you're never but be Naba.
Okay.
By explain police force. In as much as I say, you're Thomas near Dom. Now, now without them. I am near my chain being seen. Among no one percent. And the cast out of the problem team. A team now and the photo. Every bus about Eba. It's a quiet of on communicate at the moment. A shed of a Tiakuma. The country any of the other man who is here. Or no, or any baby. And no one spread. The battle of the we are bad time. I say, don't cut such a trauma. Or buy a family with you very cheap. Now, I call. Now, I don't know who you are. Now, now, you can cheap. And about the control.
Oh, mate.
Oh, my cut off.
Etiakuma. Just, I don't pay better. I mean, sure. Yeah. Just, Usu, and I'm going to say, I don't know, and Comodia for unfortunate incident. Yes, see, a one cranza. I may not go found como 10. Adabre Adishia Wobno East Region Ghana Mu Enyina. Now, but for Obidi and Comodia was see there's a serious accident. It was Manfi after Methodist Senior High School. I say Manfi after Methodist Senior High School. Hold on.
Manfi Equiapem.
Manfi.
Bipono I ask you.
Sure. The best that I say a police for 2-1 more and for my Florence. Qual and I
approach for everything.
Sure.
Holding me sunny.
Okay.
Hosani parent Bipono. I'm so for you about Bipa a wow for and work to do Equiapem.
Okay. Okay.
Now, Akwasi
Bafo.
Charles Akasa.
Yeah.
Charles and some Akasa no means baby or pimping me be on my beginning who I'm in
okay.
Police for say a friend say shootout.
Obsa Branton Cromfo.
No Cromfosem. Cromfo, yet to Cromfo Yakumuno. Akwasi mi bisaw.
Okay.
Ye chikromfo yekumu no. There be the education is say instant justice. Ye chikromfo a emfa no protesting na protifo ni na enye de ben. Eni embra eni ni meboa.
Sure.
Aha. Enti yemfa no say o de yenye ntum say branch no de protifo ka no. O ye kromfo ya fa no say.
Yeah.
how come say boy ni wuye?
Okay, I think
that is where we need to shoot out no course wo he. Na so shoot out no so hwan na shoot out no exchanges no e course between police for any boy here na.
Okay.
Because boy ni dey say exchanges bi call no so e wa abedonko any police for ntem dey police for be fan wo fie.
Okay.
Ana no mo de ne ko. Nti ba ne say na say exchanges no e course between on any police for no. Ana say ne gang ana siaye ana omni police omo yeso mbeje abetefi omonsem ana ebia ankwanko bade sa enye benya enkranza shoot out no etop papa ebinu beti se bibi koso baby. So where were the spot baby asem ni see ye no.
Okay.
And the question is the ben branch in free mu the ben approach for communicating na bu ema ne maame na dia ya pa ne se ya be fa ba ofie ade echi anase nansa ya be fra so oba no oba onyare nye hwe because simple or yare cry a different cells near the hospital. Sometimes family knows about it.
Sure.
There are a lot of questions about this issue. Sometimes say because exchanges in there between who and who.
Yeah.
And exchanges in the buy.
Most of them so raise concern say a true no to 2 year no e be can police for no munya sa exchange ni be.
And
sa police ni say 2 can na TBM et say ebi ankam was it because na police for no smart enough enuti de bia etwo no antimi ankam questions be but to be honest before the ebema police for atutuo like send ye kan ye as a result of exchange say exchange of guns of firearms beba mu dia
police front
certainly police for so ebe
defend ebe responded some of them responded there. Na the exchanges no so e wo hwan hwan timi tana bisa say Albert any police for no exchange dia Albert police for be fan ofie nti breben and Albert nya atuo any police for no exchange fire anasa Albert e gang na police for ka say boy you know oye am robenti bra mo de ne ko ne bia ne nkrofo ni share police for and exchanges buy na exchanges to buy ya na police for no on be fa no say bre no no mo dom say bulletproof jacket bi ento mo de anka na Albert nko a on be fa no say na handcuff le gu ni nsel say na be na gu ni nsel ono nko a no mo pia no ko ni ma na say ebu etuo no odo gibi ne kokan no ana a lot of questions
but for me nim there but I think say interior ministry because police for one position family one position the regional minister so seems to differ from police for position now or more attacking. The member of parliament so one or the other also side with the family no. The youth in this war or makasa narration to the issue.
Yes.
The young comedian. Yempe an independent committee be na omontena.
Independent committee no kura no kwesi de mibisa ne say asat now.
Yeah.
Whether the exchanges course or the outskirts of the town.
Okay.
And as a course wo kromua has the police visited the spot. The scene.
The crime scene.
Maybe you know exchanges no call so Albert say ofiri mu no.
Yeah.
Police for alcohol man.
Yeah. You see, some the about for because even the original minister himself, Krano, is on record on just on some as a police for report now omo tre ye no. Omo consult no as chairman of Rexec.
And who issued that?
So
who issued the statement?
Ghana Police Service headquarters.
Ghana Police Service. No? Ghana Police Service. Me question. Me nua penny DCOP question for it. But no Nkranza crime officers briefing. And on Nujina so the issues a statement, you know.
Yeah.
So what I say. Until the BBC be only say I'm putting up this question. Police chiefs are omko Nkranza bra basa no buy no. Near Namso may buy, you know. Did they go to the scene? Police chiefs from Kranza, equal classes no buy yom come tempest down. No. Baby a shoot out no call so Albert free muno. Did they visit the scene? Where? They should tell us exactly. Baby Albert Toye. Whether he died in the police house, whether he died on the way to hospital, wherever he died. The police must tell us.
But Chumway, by Boahanum so kakra na I won't say a former police detective say or pursue make a comment on Nkranza issue.
Okay, because media some say be by na make say Asempa only police in Temwa. And yet they are police for an best statement.
Sure.
It's you know and boy no so asem no to no no odi ho no obeyi na no. If he was alive, they bet to make say okay, I know so they bet to match ni ye team ye be fa but the asem no fa no ho ankasa no at the center stage no oni ho. Into whatever report a police dey aba no e no be rely on, but whether it happened at the outskirts of Nkranza Kra and ye papa no bibi besi. Has the police visited wherever, whichever place?
Pepa numpokra a course. So, therefore, say, say, on now, say, right, I could say, Asempa et Nsiah. They are deep into Nkranza issue, no, a year. Na, young, at the property, the way forward. Yes. The way forward. Because as a yard because
for me small security minimum. But what I can say is say some could pick Albert if you say the statement in the kind there. Then Albert at the time of police walk up now he was unarmed.
Sure.
It's a ban send exchange is boom. On free.
Yeah. Mama kwala many open someone appear or your former police detective and wako na homiji. Open uti account of pay mwakwaba. Ede eba Kukurantumi jumede so Asempa 94.7 FM.
Mini amejoso na mecheti funyina.
Etiefo joso edawase. Enkomwa ye di enie as a former police detective. Menim se asemi wa follow kakra ababesi sabre. Uhunu loophole bi wo baabi. Na sa loophole no kwan be na betimi afa so a ye be fele.
Yo kwazimi dasi. The heading kind a lot of loopholes there. You identify the brave war incident we we are called training ground no before I over pass out as policeman. Never be on my cultural so by a successful police officer and for that matter a detective we are in charge of investigation of criminal cases, you know. First, the culture said, idea how you secure your evidence and our evidence so that with the Asempa court police in charge, you know, we abandon police, you know, a bit me secure justice and answer you are told to protect and preserve your evidence. Second, you are told to also protect jealously all your witnesses, including suspects, because as some if we don't fit and see a year no ye penno homa sibre e wo peri yemuno and near may be more evidence any suspect dancing for a woman in ano. You have a duty to protect all of them. Now, the police investigation procedure in respect of criminal cases, the moment Obibe file a case, announcing police benya information, now Obibe take any move, announcing operation be to arrest, announced to intercept any criminal gang biano. Within 24 hours, the free be a situational report. The situational report has to come from station Noah Assembly CN. Our report or take steps and now take move. You have to issue or submit a situational report within 24 hours. Now, the situational report will have to go from the station to the district commander, from the district commander to the divisional commander to the regional commander, and it will be forwarded to the national headquarters, the Director General CID. And it tells exactly at every point in time who and who are involved, whatever crime or whatever incident, and who is in charge of the case. The police investigator or the district commander who is supervising the case have to append a signature. I'm building all this foundation because incidents of robbery is considered by the law as a felonious crime. In Akwasi, seriousness must be attached to it. And nunti, senyame wa dom na in robbery cases, when saka suspect bako chinwa, because they normally operate as a gang in any suspect, the live suspect, becomes a principal witness for you in the investigation and prosecution. And to you, the police officer has every duty to protect his or her life. Because for you to unravel the gang and also to ascertain every fact and evidences to support the case, the first suspect that will take life, you have to protect him. And for the next scene, and also only due to effect further arrest the Kuranwa, you must ensure that you protect him.
Abalisa, we share police for statements here on the eba. Any information free ground at the eba. Any evidence are police for any supporting or more claim now. Wait, near what can say no? Do you think say it will be difficult for police for to say benya evidence pa a more true to defend claim now or more kind amekino?
I can tell you on authority that police has no defense in this case.
Hey,
police has no defense.
Opening someone Nana Apia Owusu, a former police detective. Yeah, what wahumi GMO, you are saying it on record on Kukurantumi say. Police for ain't me a dance here to back claim say a brantiano a yakronfo.
Omuni defense be I can tell you on a fact. Per my professional experience and even now what I'm doing and what I'm listening on the ground, the police has no defense in this case. In fact, IGP should own up and acknowledge the error that has occurred. Now, Omonfa Chaupa Emma Busiana Interior Ministry immediately should constitute an independent body to investigate it. Now, Omon compensate Abusiano immediately. Because I can see the police has a constitutional duty to protect you and I. And when we were in the police training school and when we went for detective training school, we were told that under no circumstances, until it is established or until the police officer, your life is in immediate danger. And in this case, the police are unable to establish in their claim, on their statement that the suspect was armed, and so the suspect engaged the police in a shootout. If the police are able to establish that this is where the scene of crime or this is where the incident happened, and the suspect was armed with either shotgun, AK-47, or whatever weapon with ammunition that he was using, and within or among which other people. You see, the cardinal areas in investigation is first, you must establish where the incident happened.
Sure.
Asempa FM.
And then what time it happened. Where and when it helps in investigation, because an independent investigator will find out that if indeed it happened, the residents will give their narration, or they will tell what they saw and what they heard. In case you want to do further investigation.
Sure.
And the time will indicate whether or not the suspect at the time was at home or was picked from or was seen at the scene of crime. So time and place is very key when you are establishing the case in terms of criminal investigation and prosecution. So I am saying this, that I have listened to the people, I've talked to even some police officers, senior rank at that. And I'm seeing this question that the police has no defense in this case. And so they should own up. We cannot continuously witnessing the fact that the police will issue statements and only make a case that a suspect or an accused person has been shot dead simply because he was an armed robber or suspected armed robber. Mind you, the law says that until the court of competent jurisdiction finds you guilty, you are presumed to be innocent. And for us to know that the police now understand that the citizens are demanding responsible and accountable policing from them. And never be say ACCR, the police administration should at least credit the civil public with some sort of intelligence and understanding. It does not make any case of factual establishment in exactly how they want to tell the people. Say, I'm robber, and now say, was seen. And see, like they are now calling but the incident in this year, has the police visited the place? And even that, by some extension, they will have to even visit the place with a relative of the person. Okay? For them to all ascertain, say, a scene of crime, when it happened, how long did it take? Was the place cordoned for further investigation? And see, all of these persons are there, professionals and those of us who have very strong interest and research in security matters. We need to ask the police administration that we are able to hold them accountable, and then we want them to tell us that they are ready to own up to errors and mistakes when they occur in the course of discharging their duty, because police administration is manned by human beings. And they are not infallible.
Okay. Nana, you better see Piano Pesu and Yabre any Eddie Como. Someone appear also a former police detective. Bafo.
Papa no someone I know also.
Yeah.
Or a professional. Said the near Bisanwa because say a branch a cofan with you. Some more cofan with you and sending them no train granted and mutu to the Ibetiasi. So what you say? I was thinking about yes, so Marco fan with you on guitar. And I'm modern call. Then we come and tell us, say, a branch and we truckano. A truck can the same with one bench and in the sea. Shoot out to know who and who, between who and who. Between who and who, Anna a course. Put it from Rametre. Now, as I say, you bet yatum say a branch or your cronfo, you bet yatum. Name on quite far to win the Sabbath Friday, you cronfo, what's in why I see me in Kumu. Yemono. It is a me, I mean, Namhabi, a friend is also me take a cronfo canesi, Makatamame, Munumi, January. Nami fan me pray for not a pray for better cronfo. Nasa Deba Tomba Catare say, where we are. Yes, they should tell us where did it happen.
Yes.
The police should come and tell us. We are not going to say that all the time. Maybe people near a statement. Near the Baba Tony Katakata Susaneko. So what I say. Press for one, press for one penny for net with your mom. Press for a copy a branch and woofy. Press for one penny for you with your mom. Nipa, Omqua branch and coffee, a coffee, no catcher, and mamma say, Adeneko, and Tibra. Mera
say, Bafo, Sanope, Wekoma, Ede. And I walk out and was one and so a bye. A brave you do. See a day, Kukurantumi On live on Asempa 94.7 FM. Exactly 8 o'clock. Medini Akwasi Nsiah. Metem Maminyaba. Equia Boachiwa Yadom. Yakupon Yadma and out you said Equia Ebeba. And I say Kuma production team. Chum Berima, Dominic Siabua, any other team members in Nina. Bafo Amonso Edas. Yako Adam TV, near Kwakofa, now Jumedi. Ombedo a year in Kransa Ishimu Esukopa. One in Penfua being named Dick Bambomo. Police for penny for one a can be a year payo. I was sir and crancer and sensible ever bedding cover. It's a free sabbath copy salon do ebabo and now to Jumedi air to us so live from Adam TV. Yamakin, you know, no yakasi. Background.
Asempa FM.
Anytime I feel lonely, feeling sad, only one station makes me